Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live on the LI Sports Network, getting set for Game 2 of 3 on the North Rink, Game 4 of 6 on the evening here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. It's our first varsity contest of the day, and we're going to see the Sachem Hockey Club set to square off against the West Islip Lions. Second game of the year for both these sides. West Islip got started last Monday and fell 2-1 to Ward Melville in what was a back and forth contest. Of course, low scoring. It was a goalie battle through and through. And it was the Patriots who came out on top in that contest. So the Lions going to look to bounce back here. And it's going to be a tough matchup for them. Sachem came out firing on all cylinders on Friday night, beating KPC by a score of 11-3, and they're going to look to keep the offense humming here against West Islip. Lions returning with the goalie duo of Tyler Sapoff and Colin Havanek. We'll see who gets the start in this one tonight. It was Sapoff last week against Ward Melville. Michael DiGirolamo and Anthony Mayer are the netminders for Sachem. As you saw on Instagram this morning, the SCHSHL first star of the week playing in this contest tonight. Cam Calberer, 4 goals and 2 assists in that game on Friday night against Kings Park Comac. And Cam gonna look to continue the hot start that he's been on. Looking to help lead his side to another victory here. Warm-up's just concluded. Both sides gonna scoop up the biscuits, and we're gonna be ready to go in just a little bit. Danny Collins with the bold prediction out of the gate for Cam Calberer. Excited to be here for this one. Once again, Travis Quigley on the call. Magnus Healy run the board for us tonight. Paul Trentini on the camera. Gabe Takuri operating the social media channels for LISN here this evening. We got Kevin Broderick and Wally Mitchell over on the south side. Got a JV contest going on currently over there between KPC and Smithtown Hauppauge. KPC up 1-0 in that matchup. Both sides huddled up at their respective nets. Havanek getting the start for the Lions. DiGirolamo getting the start for the Sachem Hockey Club. Again, West Islip played to that 2-1 battle against Ward Melville last week. Sachem, big 11-3 win over KPC on Friday night. Second game of the season. For both these sides, West Islip want to bounce back, get themselves in the win column. Sachem looking to make another statement and keep things rolling in the early going. We'll find out over 45 minutes who's going to come out on top. West Islip wearing their blue away uniforms. White and gold stripes on the sleeves, gold numbers. They'll be going right to left first and third periods. Sachem, their uniforms reminiscent of the Vegas Golden Knights, white uniforms with the silver sleeves, red and gold stripes, and it's West Islip who drive forward off the opening draw. Loretta Cross plays the body on DeBetta. And now here comes Sachem. Calberer, ton of speed. Right-hand side, takes a shot, and on it, broke the stick of Thompson. Chipped out of the zone, a stretch pass, just redirected in by McGee. Sachem again looked to break things out. Again, Calbera, first star of the week in the varsity division. 4 goals, 2 assists in Friday night's game. DiGirolamo will stop it, plays it out front for Lengyel. And now Lengyel head up, sends it through the middle for Wanling. Wanling to Calbera, touched middle. Drago dangles in, backhand try. He's stopped up by Havanek. Wanling all over it, cycles it down low. Taking it away here and trying to peel up the ice. Successfully chipping it ahead and into the zone, Colin Bloom. Played across the slot, nobody there. Swatted back down deep. Again through the slot. Backhander across by Casino, just put it into the corner. Spencer Jordan there in a battle until it's taken away and slowed down by Stoltenborg. He's trying to go long, looking for Chase Saunders. Missed his stick and icing called. Saunders, the assistant captain, had a great season last year in the varsity division, looking to continue his success. A lot of returners on this Sachem squad, and as I mentioned in the pregame, they're looking to prove that they're a force to be reckoned with this season, that they're going to be title contenders. They want to be at the top of this varsity division. Offside there on the zone entry. Nicholas Albertelli trying to go forward off the draw. Comes over to Wilson, who fires it in. Stoltenborg's there. Gets tied up. Coming to help him out is Caden Marcus. Drops it back to the point. Horman wheeling around the zone. Out front off the pad of Havanek. He covers. Gets the whistle. Just 2 minutes gone by here in the first period. West Islip going to make a wholesale line change. McGee in the dot for the Lions, wins it to the boards. Nobody there. Saunders is going to drop down and put it behind the net for Sachem. It's back with Saunders, rolling to the middle. He fakes, can't get the space for a shot, drops to Wilson. Wilson D to D, off the skate to the corner. Now across for Horman, collects it on the backhand. Hooks one to the net, and it's denied by Havanek. DeBetta can't get there to clear. Stoltenborg rolls middle, has some space, takes the wrist shot. Hovanek will cover. Sachem applying the pressure in the early going here. McGee and Calbera for the faceoff, right of Havanek, and it's one to Pena. Pena, a little dipsy doodle move, puts it out front over the stick of Anderson. Back to the point for Lengyel. Pena recovers the pass. A backhand try goes wide. Lions trying to clear, won't go. Pena behind the net again. Centering feed. It's still free. Poking at it, they score. Sachem are on the board. 1-0 here in the early going. Tyler Anderson out in front, and he gets his second of the game, second of the season. Pena was all over the puck that shift. He throws it out front, and just a battle ensuing. Anderson got the last jab at it, and he was able to poke it into the back of the net. 1-0 the lead for Sachem early on here. Lions will win the draw. Let's move forward to Bloom. Pardon me, that's Jordan. Jordan wraps it around, and DiGirolamo played it back behind. Held in the zone by Casino, tries to throw it back deep. Good recovery from the Lions, and it's Lengyel who has it once again. Dishes for Lorette. Lorette up the ice for Anderson, just slowed up by Casino at the blue line. Back down the ice, and Lengyel once again will look to reset things with Jordan all over him, applying pressure. Lamon's trying to help, and it's stretched to Calbera. Calbera has Anderson driving the net, goes back door, just missed his tape. Pena cycles deep. Looking to clear was Thompson. Got it ahead for Bloom, and now it's fired in. As Lammons will be first forechecker. Jason Gillen reverses back. 4 minutes played here in the first period, 1-0. Tyler Anderson, the goal scorer. Christian Pena picking up the apple. Anderson's second of the campaign. Pena picking up his second assist of the campaign. Calber dangles through one. On the backhand, shot goes in behind. The return feed under his stick. Poked out of the zone by Jamie Allen. Gillen back to recover the puck for Sachem. Almost lost the handle there as Carter was trying to force that turnover. Good positioning, and now numbers ahead. 2-on-1, Fanning on that shot. Rebound generated, pops out. What a block in front right there. Saving a goal. Cruz gets it back. His shot goes just wide. Cruz on the cycle for Trapani. Trapani off the bar and out of play. Take another look at this replay here. Numbers for the Sachem Hockey Club. The initial shot, rebound generated, and watch in front right here with the shin pads, keeping the puck out. Phenomenal defensive play right there. We stay at 1-0. Wilson's going to walk the line across. One-time blast for Horman. Went through the 5-hole of Havanek and squeaked off into the corner. Dished over to McGee. He's going to have to spin back to his own zone, alleviating some pressure. Puck gets fired cross corner. Just missing that one was Fifield. Fifield and DeBetta. A stretch pass off the linesman's skate, so Horman will recollect. Lacrosse looking for Simone. Simone gets it again. Dumped in, but it's slowed up. Horman circling back, moves it to Cruz. Cruz, nice move there. Roman Cruz, low, deflected by Drago, and goes off to the half wall on the near side. Wilson bats it out of the air, but couldn't hold the zone. He's able to spin the puck over to Cruz, though, who re-enters. Cruz drops it off. James Drago, couple of fakes, looking to go back to the point. Drago rolls the circle, dishes to Lorette. Shot, glove save, Havanek takes the whistle. Sachem all over the Lions here in this game. Making life difficult for West Islip through the early portion of this first period. Drago through the seam. Over to Lengyel. Lengyel shot gets blocked. Battle in the corner. Lions can't clear. Calber looking to spin it up to the slot. It's held in by Lengyel. Lengyel goes for Drago. Drago taken down. We got a penalty coming. Puck pops out, and West Islip will touch up. And we get our first whistle. First power play of the game, I should say. And it's going to be for Sachem. Casino going to the box, 2 minutes for tripping. Power play for Sachem. Stoltenberg helps the center out. Wins it back to the point. They're going to slow things down here. Saunders, a head fake, keeps possession, and McGee stays on him. A little switch, but Saunders keeps the puck. Leaves it for Moody at the point now. Moody walks the line. He'll take a shot, just missed. Rebound, they score! On the power play, Caden Marcus gets his second of the year, and it's 2-0 for Sachem. Slowly taking their time, making sure they had everything set up the way they wanted. Moody with a great shot there. Didn't go on net, but kicked hard enough off that backboard to create a second opportunity, and Caden Marcus all over it. Buries the chance, and it's 2-0 here for Sachem. Back with Gillen. He'll go through the middle. He's looking for Stoltenborg. Stoltenborg got it back. Gets it to Saunders. Saunders trying to toe drag. Nothing there. Stoltenborg looking for Moody. Moody gets it down low. Caden Marcus on the goal. Moody and Chase Saunders picking up the apples. Stoltenborg trying to work a little give and go. Now it's at the point with Gillen. He'll put it low. Saunders behind the net. Couple fakes. Works out onto the backhand. Trying to get away from Lamons. Another try just over the cage. Great chance there for Saunders. That one deflected, cleared out of the zone. Lions gonna try to make a line change here. No icing coming. 6:30 to play in the first period as Moody sets back and starts the breakout. Just missed the tape of Gillen, but stays all over it. Pena knocks it down. Trying to walk from the right side of the ice to the left. Pena, couple of moves. Loses the puck in his skates. Still trying to recover here. Battling with Casino. In to help is Anderson, wheeling out Casino. Goes through the middle of the ice, touched over. Good zone entry here for the Lions. Just knocked away from Allen. Allen's knocked down by Moody. 5:50 to go, first period. 2-0 Sachem out on top. A stretch pass to Calberer and poked in by Pena. Pena drops it back to Anderson, just squeaked through his skates. Lions clear again. Wilson will glove it down. He'll go D-to-D to Horman. Horman, nice move there. Walks in, shoots, rings it off the post. Through the middle, Horman. Now it's Calberer. Calberer fires, he scores! 3-0 lead for Sachem, and Cam Calberer gets his fifth on the campaign. A loose puck for a little bit there until Calberer swooped in and collected. And he fires a low wrist shot right into the back of the net. 3-0 lead for Sachem in this one. It's played into the zone by Sachem. Icing there, not offside. After the goal, 3-0. And should be noted, the offense for Sachem firing on all cylinders in the early going of this season. A lot of returning players for this Sachem side. It's a veteran squad. A couple of players that have been promoted from the JV team up to varsity have done so seamlessly. But a missing piece for this Sachem side, one of their key contributors last year, Kevin Leischer, off in the NAHL right now, playing in the null for the Chippewa Steel. He's got 5 points in 3 games. So wishing him all the success in the world out there. Sachem side, I'm sure they can only imagine what he could be providing as well, on top of all the offense that they've been having through the early going of this season. Lions, again, just not getting much possession time here, really just trying to clear the puck out of the dangerous areas, as Sachem has been hounding them through the early going so far. It's backhanded in by Cruz. Trapani will be first to get it. He'll walk around the net. Trapani spins and fires, hits the post. That's 2 posts in 2 minutes for Sachem. Langiel on a slap shot, redirected to the corner. Trapani low for Simone. Back for Trapani, give and go. Looking to go back door. A solid defensive play there by Albertelli. Pops up top to the point. Lorette hits Trapani. Trapani walks around Havanek. He scores. Silky mitts there for Trapani. Take another look at this one here. A lot of skill on display. It's a great pass as well from Lorette as he took his time. A lot of poise. Trapani notices Havanek hustling out of the crease to try to take away the angle and walks it right around him and stuffs it home. 4-0 the lead here for Sachem with 3:55 to go in the first. Looking for Wanling through the middle of the ice. Missed his tape. Havanek trying to cover it. Kalberer got right there. Havanek did steer it to the corner. Drago drops down. Takes a check from Casino. They continue to battle. And now Casino looks to use the glass as his friend in clear, but Drago gloves it down. Moody hammers it low. Casino again on the clearing attempt. Through the middle of the ice. Got it to Bloom, who will backhand it deep. Gillen up the boards, nobody there, kept in by the Lions. Redirected on goal. DiGirolamo makes the save. Wanling rims it around to Drago. Looking to kick it out of the zone. Now he skates it himself. Drago enters with Wanling driving the net, looking back post. Couldn't get there in time. Wanling leaves it for Moody. Goes right back to him. Thought about dropping it, instead shoots one, and the rebound goes again far corner. Drago cycles it, trying to put it in space for Kalberer. He'll return it to Drago. Across to Gillen. Rocket of a pass, had a tough time handling it. Casino gains the red, throws it in deep. 2:20 remaining in the first. Moody, he'll cut the net. Stays on the right-hand side, dishes for Drago. Drago cutting in solo right now, had Moody trailing. West Islip get the puck out. Cross to Caden Marcus, he's got to wait. Delayed offside here on Sachem. We got a man down in the corner, so we're gonna get a whistle. 2:03 to play here in the first. Getting ready to return to action here. It's a 4-0 lead for the Sachem Hockey Club over the West Islip Lions. Caden Marcus is going to win the draw at center ice, and Horman through the middle, hits Saunders, he scores! Beautiful passing play there from Sachem, and it's 5-0 here in the first. Right off the face-off, Marcus wins it back clean. Horman on the zone entry, and a little backhand saucer pass right to Chase Saunders, and he'll step into it with the wrist shot. Chase gets his second goal of the campaign. Dylan Carter will dump it in off the face-off. Wilson's there first. Peyton Wilson up the near side boards. Gets it for Marcus. Caden Marcus drives into the zone. Marcus looking across for Stoltenborg. Couldn't get it off. Drops it back to Horman at the point. Now D-to-D Wilson. A little fake. Cutting in. Pass is blocked. Horman's there to hold the zone. $1:25 remaining. Horman, a drop pass for Saunders. Little hezzy, stutter step, and keeps wheeling. Stops in the opposite corner. Now for Horman. Walks and shoots. Deflected. Pops up in the air. Just missed. Went wide. Marcus with a sauce up to the point for Wilson. Albertelli plays the body on Wilson, who smartly just pokes it down the wall. It gets back door. Havanek with the stop, and he covers. Final minute here in the first period, and Colin Havanek with a big glove save. Right of Havanek for the draw. 55 seconds to go in the first. Lorette smacks it down low. Gandolfo to Pena. Drops it for Anderson. Anderson, a little toe drag. Shoots, gloved by Havanek. Sachem win the draw, back to Lorette. It's deflected, blocked in front there. Pops off the top of the glass, will stay in the rink. Lorette holds the zone once more, 28 seconds to go. Glove down by Lorette. Across for Pena. Trying to chip it out, Langiel plugged the boards. 10 seconds remains. McGee all the way down the ice, icing coming. 6.7 to go in the first period, and Sachem will get an offensive zone draw. I hear people saying 6-7, but I'm too old. I don't know what that means. Shot deflected on the way through. Time expires. That'll do it for the first period. Sachem with a 5-0 lead after one. We'll take a quick pause. We'll be right back here on the LI Sports Network. We're back for period two. Sachem with a 5-0 lead over the West Islip Lions, and looking to get right back on the attack here. No, instead it's going to be Bloom carrying ahead for West Islip. He'll take a shot on DiGirolamo, who smothers it up, and we'll take our first whistle here in the second period. Identical scoreline on the other side in the JV contest between KPC and Smithtown Hauppauge. It's KPC with a 5-0 lead over on the South Rink. Kevin Broderick taking you through the call there. Travis Quigley here with Magnus Healy running the board. Paul Trentini on the camera for the Sachem West Islip matchup. Puck squeaks ahead to Horman, and now Trapani, a little self-chip, has a 2-on-1. Dishes, gets it back, stick save by Havanek. and cleared all the way down by West Islip. Icing coming. Big save right there for Havanek, as Trapani was extremely close to getting his second of the game. $5-0 game, 5 different goal scorers for the Sachem Hockey Club in this one. Drago trying to clear, or pardon me, Drago trying to keep it in. It was forced out. Now Calberer, it will wheel it in. A battle in the corner, and Calberer gets some help from Drago. Now the Lions take possession. Pass goes through the middle of the ice, not out. Back with Calberer, looking to spin around 2. Wanling will help. It's Cruz now. Back to Wanling. Puck jumps over his stick and out of the zone. Roman Cruz collects it. A high saucer pass all the way across the sheet to Drago. Return to Cruz. A hard wrap. Wanling there first in his skates. Pops to Wilson at the point. It's blocked by Albertelli. Cleared out of the zone. Foot race for it. McCann looking to get on it. Cruz is there first. Roman Cruz, pass is blocked. Works out in his favor, though, as it skips right to Calberer. Calberer evaluating his options, looking to spin it back down low. Avoids a stick lift. Works across to the opposite side. Hits Drago. Drago to Wanling behind the net. Wanling now to the middle. Off the skate of Albertelli, and West Islip can't get it out on the first try. Second try they do. Cruz, saucer pass, great hand-eye coordination. Delayed offside though here on West Islip. So Sachem has some time here. A stretch pass to Calberer, and he's wheeling in. Calberer, snapshot, pad save, rebound, they score. Stoltenborg puts it in. First varsity goal for Logan Stoltenborg, and it's 6-0 for Sachem. The pass-off pad from Cam Calberer. The heads-up play, putting it into a spot that would generate a rebound, and Stoltenborg does enough to put it on the right side of the crossbar. Barred down for his first varsity goal. Saunders is going to collect the puck here and circles back behind his own net. Taking a lap, 3 minutes into this second. Plays it around the wall, kept in by the Lions. Shot deflected, and then DiGirolamo steers it away. Lorette trying to high flip through the middle of the ice. Tied up, and Saunders collects it. Skating ahead, Chase Saunders. One hand on the twig. Caden Mark is there to help him. Takes possession. Cycles low for Saunders, just beyond his reach. Stoltenborg on a stick lift. He'll roll up top. Drops it for Saunders. Saunders will drag and shoot. Hits iron. It's still free. Rebound stopped by Havanek. Spun back to the point. Lorette goes across the sheet. Langiel now with it. Through the middle. Hits Saunders. Saunders rolls up top, now gets low again. Takes it around, hits Stoltenborg, who shoots, trying to go upstairs. Just a little bit too high. Marcus back for Stoltenborg. Hits Saunders. This line's been buzzing this shift. All over the Lions defense. Stoltenborg again. Up top to Lorette. Lorette thought about the clapper. Goes to Stoltenborg. Hits Langiel now. Langiel shoots. Save made. Rebound still free. They score. Chase Saunders puts it home. Second of the night for Saunders. 7-0 for Sachem. And this just comes after a load of offensive zone time. And the Lions going to make a goalie change here. Tyler Sapoff going to go man the cage now. Colin Havanek. Not the night Colin was looking for, I'm sure. And I know he's going to be looking to bounce back in his next time out, as Tyler Sapoff will jump between the pipes now and look to try to help the Lions recover some of this game. See if that can provide a boost to this West Islip team, as they got a chance right out of the gate there, but Sachem coming right back down the ice. Jordan trying to clear. Moody off his tape and out of the zone. He'll hook it back to Gillen. Bloom applying some pressure. Goes D to D for Moody. And right back to Gillen. Hits Anderson with speed. Anderson cuts in off the pad. Rebound. Just missed. Good chance right there for Gandolfo. Saw a little pop from the bench. Thought that was going to be his first varsity goal. Pena trying to weave through a couple. Trapani gets it off the shoulder of Sapoff and in. And Trapani now gets his second of the game. And Sachem starting to run away with this one. 8-0 the lead now. See again, Pena was just trying to split through a couple bodies. It pops to Trapani and no stick handle, just floats it on net. Hit the shoulder of Sapoff and goes in. 8-0 for Sachem. Cruz driving in wide. He'll toe drag, keeps possession. Simone looking through the seam, didn't get to Horman with the pass. Through the middle, Simone will pick it off. His shot was blocked. Dylan Carter got in the way of that one. Cruz will hold it in at the blue line. Just missed the net, bounces off the back of it. Horman knocked to the ice, and a penalty coming up here on West Islip. Carter to the box, 2 minutes for tripping. And Sachem gonna go back on the power play. Capitalized earlier, they're 1 for 1. Caden Marcus had the power play goal earlier on in the game. Can Sachem go 2 for 2 here? Cruz patiently evaluates, moves it across to Wilson. Wilson spins it up top, back for Cruz. Cruz with the shot goes wide. Wanling with possession here. Gandolfo battling in front, trying to get his stick free. Drago has it. He'll spin, looking to go to Wanling. Wasn't home at the point, so it'll come out to the red line. Sachem has to reset things. Cruz will waltz it into the zone. Skate to stick for Roman Cruz, leaves it in the corner for Drago. Out front, Gandolfo couldn't get the stick down in time. Wanling to the corner for Drago. Off the heel of the twig, continues to battle, and it's hooked in behind the net. Drago racing after it, minute left on the penalty to Carter. Tries to play it to the point, comes all the way down the ice. DiGirolamo out to stop it for Cruz. Fifield all over him, applying pressure on this penalty kill. Wanling receives the pass, then hits Saunders. Saunders keeps driving wide. He's on hat trick watch. Moves it to Tyler Lorette. Across. Cruz. To the corner. Drago. Bumped off the puck. Recovers nicely. Wanling at the net. Save made. Sapoff. Saunders gets the rebound. We're past the halfway point of the game. 7 minutes exactly here in the second period. 15 seconds left on the penalty to Carter. Over for Lengyel. He'll shoot it. Punched away by Sapoff and flipped all the way down. That'll do it for the rest of the penalty. We return to 5-on-5 hockey here in this one. A long pass for Saunders. He enters the zone, just staying onside with Stoltenborg. Marcus takes it, looking back door for Stoltenborg, swiped out of harm's way, all the way to the far blue line. Another golden opportunity for Sachem, just passed him by. Lengyel for Lorette. Touches it for Saunders. He'll cut middle. Saunders looking to go middle one more time after he cut back outside. Now it's Marcus who has it. He'll wheel around the net. Point to Lengyel. A fake. Now a wrist shot. Punched into the air. Lions looking to clear. Jack Lamons for Bloom. Bloom races ahead one-on-one. Tries the toe drag. Lengyel forces him wide. Knocks the puck away. Spencer Jordan now. Swats it low to Lamons. Lorette beats him to the puck. Dish to Saunders. Saunders cuts left to right and hits Stoltenborg. Stoltenborg cuts back to the middle. Looking for a lane. Nothing there, so just wheels it around the net. He'll now come across and poke it away. It's Caden Marcus. Couldn't settle himself down, so he was trying to drive it to the net. Just lost his footing. Stoltenborg, one hands to Saunders. Trying to go back to him. Lamons intercepts. Puck was behind McCann. 5 minutes to go here in period 2. Stoltenborg. 3-on-2. Backdoor try off the side of the net. Out front, they score. Caden Marcus gets another one. Sachem continuing to pile it on here in this game. Caden Marcus with his second goal and his 4th point here in this one. Again, I talked about it in pregame, talked about it early in the first period. The Sachem team in the early going of this season, they want to show that they are championship contenders here in 25-26. Gandolfo at the net went just wide. And trying to show that by playing some incredible offense over their first 2 games and some lockdown defense. Anderson, ton of pace into the zone, forced behind the net. He'll cycle it to Pena. Out front, intercepted. Lions skated out. Jamie Allen across, looking for McCann. Gillen took it away. Albertelli holds the zone. Backhanded at the net. Moody forced it behind. Out front again. Blocked up. And Moody's going to skate it out. Pena wanted the pass, but Moody didn't see the angle, and offside goes Sachem. .355 to go, period 2. Caden Marcus, Will Trapani, and Chase Saunders with 2 goals each. Tyler Anderson, Cam Calberer, and Logan Stoltenborg jumping on the goal-scoring train for Sachem. That one on goal for West Islip, but it's gloved by DiGirolamo. Good attempt right there from Albertelli. It pops out for Trapani. Dished over to Simone. Simone enters. Blocked on the pass attempt. McKee goes off the wall. Lions enter. DeBetta shoots one. DiGirolamo gloves it. Keeps the clock moving. Again out of the zone. Lions chip it back in. It's Horman off to the races. 3-on-3 rush to the middle for Simone. Got the stick lifted by Casino, but Trapani will collect it in the corner. Trapani trying to toe drag, knifed away from him. Left at the point, Wilson goes back to Simone. Went to Horman, who overskated it, but Simone's there. He's knocked to the ice. Pops right back up after moving it to Trapani. Trapani cycles deep. Horman rolls, drops to Cruz. Cruz drives down. Pad save by Sapoff. Wilson keeps it in. Nice move by Wilson. He'll go back door. Trapani trying to tap it in for the hat trick. Wouldn't go. He'll roll. Pad stop Sapoff again. Forced out of the zone. And now a potential chance here. Fifield racing ahead. DiGirolamo way out of the net. And DiGirolamo will stick it away. Breakaway chance. Trapani is in. Glove save. Tyler Sapoff. And now here comes DeBetta looking for a breakaway. Just overskated the rolling puck. Wanling with it, looking to sauce it across. It's intercepted. Opportunity for the Lions. DiGirolamo. Another pad save. Sapoff with a pad save. DiGirolamo with a pad save. Minute 20 remaining in the second. Another chance, West Islip. Couldn't get it to go. That was Albertelli flying in on the back post. Nicholas Albertelli. Here comes Simone, 2-on-1. Has Drago on his right. Simone walking it in. Just lost the handle. Recovers it now. Point for Lorette. Lorette winds, blasts one. Goes just over. Drago back to the point. Lengyel, wrist shot right in the breadbasket of Sapoff. 46 seconds remaining. Reminder, we got one more game on the docket tonight. Smithtown Hop Hog Bulls set to square up against the Northport Huntington Tigers. Both sides 1-0 in the early going of this season. Came back and immediately snagged out of the air by Sapoff on the wrist shot from James Drago. It's one into the slot again, and a high flip all the way down by Jamie Allen. Won't have the legs to be an icing, so Moody will collect. Makes a move around Allen. Looking at Wanling, just missed his tape. Thrown back in deep. Lengyel around, stops it up. 20 seconds to go. Looking long for Kalberer. He blows a tire at the red line, icing called. Kalberer getting a good chuckle out of that one himself. Seventeen ticks remaining. Here in the second, Kalberer walks forward. He's going to get a 2-on-1 chance with 10 to go. Drago on his left, across to Drago, off the skate, save, rebound, another stop, Sapoff. Lions clear, and that'll do it for the rest of period 2. A commanding lead for Sachem in this one. 9-0 over the Lions. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment here on the LI Sports Network. Third period is a go here on the LI Sports Network, and Chase Saunders wheeling ahead immediately, trying to get an opportunity. Pass was blocked up and sent all the way down the ice. Commanding lead here in the third for Sachem over West Islip. Travis Quigley here on the call. Magnus Healy on the board for us. Paul Trentini, our cameraman this evening. Got Kevin Broderick and Wally Mitchell doing the games over on the South Rink this evening. And, of course, Gabe Curry operating the social media channels for LISN here tonight. Caden Marcus will wheel it around the net. For Wanling at the point, D to Calberer. Calberer is going to walk it down, looking back door, nobody there. Pops right to DeBetta. Giacomo DeBetta. Off on the backhand, DiGirolamo sticks her away. Held in momentarily. Now Stoltenborg collects ahead for Saunders, deflects it into the zone to avoid the icing. Saunders forces a turnover, hitting Marcus in front, can't get a shot off. And it's played out of the zone by West Islip. DiGirolamo will leave it out. And Simone starts the break. Flipped ahead, glove down. Stoltenborg hits Anderson with a pass, who was trying to jab it into the zone. Cleared all the way down by the Lions. Pena couldn't clear first try. Gets some help from Anderson now. Anderson shot off a leg, goes wide. 2 minutes gone here in the third. Pena with a nice move. Hits Anderson. Puck went through his skates. Anderson takes a hit there. Penalty coming up here against West Islip. And they'll touch up. So a power play here for Sachem. We'll see what the official call is. Lamon's trying to poke it away. Trapani drops down, collects. He'll go skate to stick. Across to Moody, fakes the slap shot. Over for Simone. Simone circles it back to Trapani. It was a checking from behind penalty, 2-minute minor. Looking to the middle. Simone for Horman, now across to Moody. Wilson looking to make a move here out of the corner. Finds Simone. Minute left on the power play. Center point, Trapani now to the left flank. Moody fires one. Breadbasket save for Sapoff. Again, another reminder for you folks at home. One more varsity game on the schedule tonight. Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls and the Northport Huntington Tigers. Bulls coming off the campaign where they were runner-ups here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Made a phenomenal run in the state championships. They want to come back and win the Suffolk League this season. Just held in the zone by Albertelli. No, came out of the zone offside the call. So again, Tigers and Bulls both 1-0 as they get set to face off in, I'd say, about 20 to 25 minutes. So we got 10 and change left in this game, and obviously the ice cut in between. Looking to clear. Sachem unsuccessful. DeBetta's shot gets blocked. 10 minutes to go. Drago ahead for Lorette. Tyler Lorette into the zone, but Sachem offside. And Straw will now come in front of the West Islip bench. Lorette up to take the draw. Tyler Lorette was part of the hardest shot competition last year in the skills competition for the varsity division. Langyel, Dipsy Doodle, on goal, Sapoff save, covers. Under 9 minutes remaining now in this one. And Sachem up by 9. All their goals came in both the first and second period. Nothing on the board so far here in the third. It's played deep. Marcus trying to make a move. Get some help here from Stoltenborg. Stoltenborg going to the point. Kalberer missed his tape. Comes out of the zone. He'll work back to get it with Carter applying some pressure. And now Kalberer wheels it in. Cam Kalberer off on the backhand, takes it behind the cage. Goes up top for Stoltenborg. D to D, Wanling now. Low for Saunders. Spins out of trouble, gets it to Marcus. Out front, Stoltenborg takes it behind. Kalberer tapping the stick, wanted the pass, won't get it. Marcus returned. A nice poke check there, and that puck's gonna come out of the zone. Wanling will recover. Goes D to D for Kalberer. Cam Kalberer gets the wheels turning. Driving wide, backhand attempt, wasn't gonna get to the net as it got blocked off. Steers it up the boards to Marcus. Marcus back down low to Kalberer. Hits Wanling in the skates, returned low. Walks up to the half wall, cycles deep for Saunders. 7:20 remaining. Saunders off the boards. Looking for a lane, nothing there. Down to Wanling and then around for Kalberer. Kalberer knocked down by Casino. He's trying to clear, couldn't do so. Stoltenborg makes a move. Goes across, Saunders. A high flip at the net, goes wide. Wanling on the toe drag. He'll drive to the net, hits Kalberer in the corner. Casino pokes it away. Couldn't clear though, Marcus for Kalberer. 2-on-1 down low, he hits Saunders. Saunders makes the move, trying to stuff it, and he scores. Chase Saunders buries there, and he gets the hat trick goal. 5th point of the night for Chase Saunders. Just able to stuff it in, sneaking it beneath the pad of Sapoff. Anderson enters the zone. His shot's blocked. Pena collects it. Still has help from Anderson. Simone pinches down to hold the zone. Pena goes back to Simone. Through the seam, Anderson trying to go short side high, he missed. Simone keeps it in, now out. Knocked down to the ice. Simone intercepts another one. Shoots it right on goal. Sapoff keeps it moving. Lions looking to break things out. Pena at the blue line, trying to force another turnover. Dumped in by McGee. Moody here in the final 5 minutes will hit Simone. Simone trying to go through the middle, missed tape, icing coming. Under 4.5 remaining. Yeah, Sachem closing in on securing their second win of the season. Here in the early going, Trapani out of the zone to Horman. Horman cuts middle, splits through a couple defenders, drops it off to Cruz, and it comes out of the zone as Cruz overskated it. DeBetta swiped away from him. Touched back though, returned, nothing doing. Chance goes wayward there for West Islip. Wilson slides it back to Gillen. He'll go across the ice, intercepted. No shot, and here comes Trapani trying to dangle through Albertelli's skates. He slowed him up. Kicks it outside for Horman. He'll shovel it in, go get it himself before chopping it to Trapani. Trapani walking up the wall for Wilson. Peyton Wilson creates some space. The backhanded at the net and then gets it back on the half boards. Looking to Horman again. Went through his legs. Albertelli trying to clear off the stick of DeBetta and out of the zone. Cruz enters with speed. Silky mitts. Fires. Shoulder save. Sapoff. Moody stops up. Blocked, kicked away. Held in by Cruz off the back boards. Covered up by Sapoff with 2.5 to play. Lorette and McCann for the faceoff, and Lorette wins it back to Moody. He'll hold up before going across to Drago. Up top for Simone. Simone trying to fire deep. Lorette swings it there. Under 2 minutes to play. Casino uses the wall. Simone again holds the zone. Lions get it out. Moody races ahead, drives into the offensive zone, stops up. Back to Simone, on goal, deflected, punched away Sapoff. Drago loose behind the net. A little give and go, back to Drago. No shot, didn't like what he saw. It's Moody. Casino jumps it. Couldn't hold on to the puck though. Drago again, looking to take it away. Spins out of pressure to the point for Moody. Moody will dish it low. Final minute in this game. Lorette touch pass for Simone. Rich, Simone. Pass. Down low for Simone. Trying to poke it in. Doesn't go. Sapoff got his stick there first. Both poking at it at the same time. Moody. In behind the net with 20 to play. Flipped ahead, Simone. Dylan Simone cutting in. Shoots one. Sapoff leaves it. Lengyel went to the cage. And that's going to do it for this one. Sachem pick up a big win. They're 2-0 on the season. 10-0 the final score. over the West Islip Lions. Starting the year with 2 statement wins is the Sachem Hockey Club. West Islip back at it next Monday, squaring off against KPC. That's a 9:40 puck drop. We'll see Sachem back in action next Wednesday, October 1st. They'll be taking on Middle Country at 9:20 p.m. On behalf of Gabe DeCurry, Paul Trentini, and Magnus Healy, I'm Travis Quigley. Hope you all have a phenomenal rest of your evening. Thank you so much for joining us, and as always, we'll see you next time right here on the LI Sports Network.